I'm gonna say this once, and this not me being shady. This not me being messy. This is me being honest. All trans people are not having the same experiences. Some of us purposely give our tea up. Some of us cannot avoid our tea being clocked. Some of us do things to be clocky. Some of us just are clocky. Okay? Some of us choose not to have certain things done in order to be more passable. Some of us don't need to have certain things done to be passable. We are not all having the same experiences. Okay? One thing that's not going to happen on this platform is I am not going to be censored about how I share my experiences as a post-op person. When I had my orchiectomy, which is when you have your testicles removed, my experiences started to change. Okay? Because your body is no longer producing testosterone. You start to carry your weight differently. You start to look more feminine. You glow all the damn time. It hit different. But there are perceivable complications that come with having surgeries done. But some of us view having a penis as a complication. Some of us view having a penis as a mutation. So either way, if you don't feel comfortable with a penis, you're going to view that as a complication. If you don't want to get rid of your penis, then you're going to be afraid of having different complications. A lot of girls try to put down the surgery because of complications. Just say you don't want to have the surgery. It's okay to say that you don't want to have a sex change. Stop trying to make up excuses and put down the surgery because you don't want it. Just say you don't want it. Okay? Because yes, there's going to be problems with everything, but you have to decide which problems you want to deal with. I didn't like waking up every day with erections. Could not stand it. I did not like getting in a bed with a man and he going straight for my penis. I did not like pulling my penis out of men's booty holes and seeing fecal matter on the tip of it. These are things that I could go the rest of my life without seeing. Okay? Now, do I have problems with this vagina? Absolutely. Has there been complications? Absolutely. Do I prefer the complications that I have now versus the complications that I was having pre-op? Absolutely. To each its own. I am not fixing to sit here and edit my experiences, diminish my way of seeing things, my perspective, because it makes some of you feel uncomfortable because my content forces you to do more wrestling with your thoughts on being pre or post. Now, again, when I made the comment about girls going viral, clearly there are girls who are going viral who are post-op. Angelica Ross is a beautiful black trans woman who is post-op, who is always going viral. Hope Giselle is a beautiful black trans woman who is going viral, who is also post-op. There's another girl here on TikTok. I can't think of her name right now, but she tells her stories about when she was in prison. She is always going viral. She is post-op. Post-op girls go viral. This is nothing new. Black post-op girls go viral. When I said that these girls, not speaking about those girls in particular, but I have to name names so that we can know that post-op girls who have the potential to go viral exist. When I made the statement that the reason why some girls' platforms are allowed to go viral is because society, which is a patriarchal society, does not see these pre-op or post-op girls as a threat to patriarchy. My content is literally always censored. I cannot even say curse words. And I look at some girls and they be talking about anything. When I say too many curse words, when I am too graphic, TikTok literally censors me. Literally will be in my inbox saying that this is not community appropriate. And I'm looking at other girls and they literally talking about sex, saying F-bomb this, F-bomb that. I literally cannot curse on this app. Because my content is a threat to how things are set up. You're not fixing to tell me about the experiences that I'm having. You're not. Because I look at girls going viral for doing things that I can't do, and it's because their content, although great content, it is not about shifting consciousness in a way that really, really could shake things up. Okay? If you are attempting to share space with me, be a part of my circle, be a part of my community, you are going to have to show some respect for my age. You're going to have to show some respect for my journey. Because regardless as to how old you are, I respect you. I don't come at people disrespectful. They got older trans women who, if you disrespect them, they finna talk up under your clothes. They finna talk about your transition. They finna tell you that you need to step your pussy up. They gonna get you right on together with no filter. But I am going to let you know that no, you're not about to talk to me like me and you shot marbles together. Like me and you grew up together. You don't have that privilege. You don't know me like that. And if you see that as arrogant, if you see that as narcissistic, if you see that as egotistical, so be it. But I've went through too much, been living too long, and have stood on too many front lines to have somebody nearly half my age playing in my face. I respect everybody and I treat everybody with respect, and I respect my elders. Until you disrespect me. Until. That's the key word. And I give grace. The first time, I'll respond in the comments. Because, see, let me tell you something. Some people, I don't even respond. I just delete the comment. If I don't know you, if you've never invested any time or energy in me, and I don't vibe with your content, and you come and the first time you say something to me, it's a critique, I don't even justify it with a response. I will delete your stuff. That's what it's giving. So if I take the time to respond to you, that means that I actually have some respect for you. I actually have some respect for the comment. But that's not gonna always be the case, because everybody don't get that out of me. And everybody is not owed that out of me. I don't owe everybody that. So if my content triggers you, because I have a large body of work, and if my content is triggering for you, then just don't follow me. But don't come in my comment section saying things like stop trying to pit pre-op girls against post-op girls, and it doesn't matter if you have a vagina or a penis, they still see us all the same, because they don't. Some of us have to tell them what it is so that they can know, oh, okay, I'm finna start acting funny now. Some of them have to get the tea. Like, we have to tell it to them. We have to explain it to them so they don't see us all the same. Some of us, they will beat up because they see us like dudes. Some of us, they will not put their hands on. Because they see their mother and their sisters and their aunties when they look at us. Or because of how we carry ourselves. Because we don't all carry ourselves the same. They don't respect some of us, but they do respect some of us. So that's a lie. And I'm not going to continue to co-sign that to make some of y'all feel comfortable. If you don't want to have the surgery, that's fine. Don't have it. Because if you have it for the wrong reasons, you're going to be miserable. But what you're not about to do is censor me. And let me also tell you another piece of tea. If you just got the surgery last year or the year before last, it takes a while for the mental and physical changes to happen. The girl you are when you first get your orchiectomy, the person that you are when you first get them testicles removed, or the person that you are when you first have bottom surgery is not the same person you're going to be 2 years after the surgery, 3 years after the surgery. You start to process information differently, and therefore you start to move differently, and you also start to change physically. And a lot of you girls ain't nowhere near even getting an orchiectomy, and y'all have so much to say about post-op girls, you can't even fathom. Y'all love putting y'all mouth on girls who medically transition from the waist down, and you have no idea what it's like. You fully functional, full of testosterone, and you love speaking on it, and it really just gives misogyny and patriarchy. Because you have no clue what it's like, but you always putting your mouth on the process and the procedure. Make that make sense. It is not intelligent to speak so in depth on things that you have no experience on. You're not speaking accurately. What you're speaking on is hearsay, and that's not even admissible in court. Anyway, that's all I got. If you're offended by me noting the difference and defining the differences between being post-op and pre-op, that's some internal work. You need to go and sit on somebody's couch You need to do some shadow work. You need to do something. But don't take it up in my comment section. That's for all of y'all. This is a personal journey, and if you don't want to take it, just say, okay, well, this content is not for me, because I'm not interested in any of that. But don't come on my page trying to police me, because I have taken the journey, and is on the journey, and speaking from that space. Because you're not going to censor me. You're not going to bully me into a corner. You're not going to use that excess of masculine energy to quiet this one. I'm not going to know my place. Because I'm whole. With the vagina that I laid on the table and sacrificed for. No, it's not a biological one. In a sense, it is biological because it's made of my flesh. It's made of my blood. But no, it does not have fallopian tubes. It does not have ovaries. It does not have a uterus. I ain't got nobody's cycle, but for some reason, I'm always bleeding. This is my sacrifice. And I'm not trying to be like biological females. I'm trying to be like my grandmother, my great-grandmothers. I'm not trying to be like every female. I'm trying to be like the women in my family who loved and accepted me and appreciated me. And I'm also trying to be like my fathers. But it's not physically. It's more so mentally. I'm trying to connect with all of it because that's what I am. I'm seed and egg. I just prefer to have a innie and not an outie. We don't cut it off. We tuck it back in. Because that's what a vagina is. A tucked in penis. We just don't get ovaries when we tuck ours back in because they fell out and became testicles. All I did was tuck mines back in. We all was allegedly female in the womb. I just tucked mines back in. I ain't cutting nothing off, just tucked it back in. So again, if you have a problem with my content, if my content makes you feel uncomfortable, stop watching. Unsubscribe, unfollow. But don't come in my comment section and think you about to have a moment. A moment. I don't know you like that. Cause guess what? I will entertain you if you ask. If it sounds respectful, I will respond. But if not, I'll delete it. If I don't know you, I will delete it. I do have that type of time. I work from home. Anyway, down but now that I say cool, it keeps spinning and turning e and Gani e Yonko Kalukalo, which means I am a child of God Goddess. And if I am, you know you are, bound and round both circle and square. We too speak life, so operations beware. Sending healing to those in despair, El Babosawa, which means we come in peace. No harm to any, lay lim, lay lur. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and be well. Look at the coochies. The coochies laying by the coochie.